Alright, I just wanted to make a quick video about this controller on a Pitboss Vertical Series 4. I got this guy from Lowe's. So, this is the new RecTec controller. This is the faceplate that I ended up fabbing out of some pretty thin aluminum and just cut it with a razor blade. The new controller itself is bolted to these two screws, and it is bolted through the faceplate, not the OEM frame. I did end up putting Gorilla Tape on each edge over here to stick it to the front face because I didn't want to screw into that. Now, in regards to the new probe, this is that smoker tube, great for cold smoking. You don't even have to turn this guy on, just put the tube in there and call it good. But this is the new probe. All you have to do is loosen these two screws, actually remove them, excuse me. This will come out entirely. I made the mistake of removing all these screws and this back panel here until I got to the insulated jacket, only to discover that there's a channel that the RTD probe wire runs through all the way over to the other side behind this metal plate here. So when we get down here to the underside, you can see that channel ends up terminating right here. My probe has two wires, so that's why you see two coming out. But otherwise, you're going to see a connector like this right here. This is the end termination for the OEM probe. So you just disconnect that. I left the wiring in there because I didn't feel like undoing all these zip ties across back here. So you can run your new probe wire through this channel and just connect it to the RTD end behind the controller that you can see back there. So you can end up seeing that I do have the controller itself bolted to the faceplate here, so that's the back side of it. This is the heat shield that Frank has in his video. I actually left the duct tape on, I guess. But there is RTD back here, some heat silicone, so I should probably end up taking that off. But I'm lazy. So just to prove that this works, we'll get to the front here, turn it on, and it takes right off. So you can see I am connected to Wi-Fi by that solid red light. So this thing actually does a really good job on extreme smoke. You can see we have there, keeps it at about 180 degrees. The PID controller on this thing is fantastic. One weird thing that I did notice is this kind of sends puffs of air to the pellets instead of a constant airflow like the Pitboss controller does. So this is the way it ends up giving you more smoke. Absolutely great modification. Glad I did it.